Beatrice Kidilig from English 3B. Me and my group mates will present to you or discuss to you the different types of portfolio, namely showcase portfolio, process portfolio, and documentation portfolio. A student's portfolio is a compilation of a student's work and other forms of educational evidences assembled for the purpose of evaluating coursework quality, the learning progress, and the student's achievement. This student's portfolio will help the teachers to determine whether the student have met the learning standard and other academic requirements for the course. So now let's proceed to the video.
Have you heard about documentation portfolio? If not, let me introduce to you what is documentation portfolio. So in the realm of education, the documentation portfolio, it is where you can find the improvement and the development of the students throughout the school year. In the documentation portfolio, you can revise also your work that you are not quite satisfied. You can reshape it, you can remove it, you can redesign it. And also, it is help you to prove your writing. In documentation portfolio, you can add ideas to the content of your writing. You can also add description to it or substance. And it is not only to prove your writing, but also to prove that you have a way with words. And more importantly, in documentation portfolio, it is not an individual work. It is also peer work or a group work, because you can exchange ideas to your group mates and you can give or add feedbacks to the work that you are doing. It is can establish the good communication skills and establish a healthy relationship among your group mates. And what to keep in mind in documentation portfolio. Keep in mind that documentation portfolio, it is also called a working portfolio. It is a project in works, and more importantly, it is shows the improvement and the growth of the students. So that's it for documentation portfolio. I hope you can learn something about it.
Yes, next is documentation will include 5 components. What are they? The first one is a portfolio overview. The second one is your quick reference card. The third one is your documentation plan and instructor tutorial documentation. The fourth one is writing sample assessment chart. The last one is a reflection statement talking about your writing experience. Documentation portfolio is an individual project, and you should reflect your specific purpose. Rather than creating a print-based portfolio, you may develop a web version. Regardless of the medium of your portfolio, you will still create the same documents. I hope you will continue to develop your portfolio, adding some writing and design projects that feature your expertise. That's all for the documentation portfolio. Thank you.
Documentation portfolio, also known as working portfolio, wherein it involves a collection of work that shows the growth and improvement of its students' learning. An example of this is yan. So as you can see, the work of the child improves as the day pass by. From October, it is like a draft. Then to November, it become a sketch. And finally, on December, it is a complete output. So it shows the improvement of a student's learning.
Hello everyone, it's me, Ella, and we're still in the discussion about the documentation portfolio. And I have here some of my sister portfolio when she was in grade school, and I have here 4 of her portfolios, and these portfolios highlighted her performance and of course her weakest and best performance or best work when she was in grade school. First, I have here her work in MAPE because she has here of course different drawings, and of course next one is I have in English because um, as far as I know, when she was in elementary, in every subject they have different portfolios, in every subject. And another one is she have in math, and it shows of her best activity, and some is have the weakest. And the last one is in Filipino. Of course, it shows her different works and every activity they put here in the portfolio. So that are some of examples of the documentation portfolio. So that's it, guys. That's it for the documentation portfolio. Thank you.
Process portfolio. Process portfolio demonstrates all facets or phases of the learning process. It is a useful in documenting students' overall learning process. A process portfolio, also a purposeful collection of student work that documents student growth from novice to master. So, successful process portfolios actively engage students in their creation, especially in determining their goals, selecting work to be included, and reflecting on how each piece demonstrates progress toward their goals. So, process portfolio simply guide can help any teacher begin implementing this practice in their classroom. Hello everyone. In addition to what Hima said, a process portfolio is a series of pages or a screen that shows the decision you have made and how you achieve a point of resolution on your work. It also includes the methodologies, the techniques, and explorations on how you achieve a certain goal or your work. The example of process portfolio will be presented on the next video, so let's see.
Good day, everyone. My name is Caitlin Joy H. Tugay from English 3B. Since my other classmates gave you the explanation about what is the process portfolio all about, I'm going to give you examples that you might find useful and helpful for your future projects. And I have researched some examples that you can apply inside and even outside your school premises. Now, let us proceed to the topic. I will show you some of the examples of this type of portfolio. We have here the developing ideas or theme. In this process portfolio, the creator explained how he created his project by showing us the process. The next one is the artist studies. It was explained how the work was designed and to whom did the artist got his inspiration to come up with this work or this project. We also have process and development, planning stages and progress, and we also have here the personal studies. It is where the artist talks about how explored about the topic he didn't encounter before. Next one is the progression and new ideas. It tries to record and progress of creating something out of the new ideas he had in mind. Next one is we have culture and studies. It is about learning about one's way of life and having an in-depth study about everything they need to know about a certain culture. To sum it up, the one thing they have in common is how they explained and recorded each and every process or progress of the project that they were assigned to work on. And that is all for the process portfolio. Thank you for listening.
So now let me show you my last output for the process portfolio, and this is my last portfolio. So here it is. So it is actually a compilation of the poems that I personally created during it. This poem has been created because of my passion, because I not feeling good at the day, or I feel happy, or I feel love that day. So I write down poems that in accordance with my feelings for a specific day or month or a year. So let me share some of my poems. So first is Sacrifice. It is entitled Sacrifice. I created this because of so much work that I have to do, and I committed a lot of sacrifices for my family and my other loved ones. So I'll be taking some photos to give you a snap of this later on. So next, Happiness. I'm happy and contented. Freedom. Goodbyes, which is one of the most heartfelt and heartbreaking poems that I personally wrote. Pain, second one. Hands. And that's it. I was actually not in the mood of writing more poems, but in coming days I will be continuing writing and filling the remaining sheets of this notebook more poems for my personal references. So that's about the process portfolio. Thank you again, and this again is Maria Luisa Jimenez from BSED English 3B, and that's my output for the process portfolio.
Shawty, you're my candy girl, the kind with the swirls. Oh, so good, baby, out of this world. Look so sweet, fell in love with your curves. Every time you speak, conversation like sir. SUGAR, you ain't heard.
Hey guys, this is Pamela Tejero. Welcome to our channel, and I'm here to tell you what a showcase portfolio is. Showcase portfolios are designed to display a learner's best quality of work. This might be to highlight student success or to showcase a variety of accomplishments that the student has achieved over a period of time. In showcasing students' works, these portfolios allow them to describe or tell their own stories. Designing this type of portfolios requires creativity and individuality. This includes photographs, videotapes, and electronic records of students' completed works. Now, the benefits are: first, this allows you to showcase your best work. Second, these are appealing and pleasing to the audience. Third is creativity, because this require you to be creative. And then fourth is the student's personality is highlighted, and a lot more. That is all. Thank you.
Good day, guys! Hello, this is Larsalem Oshas. So for today's video, we were going to explain what is Showcase Portfolio. So if you want to know more, please keep on watching. The Showcase Portfolio is difficult to prepare because of the big decision factor in selecting the best pieces of work. So the compiler should think about the audience and its purpose to determine the appropriate items and their best works. In doing the Showcase Portfolio, we should keep a wide array of materials in the showcase in order to customize your showcase for different purposes. each item that is included in our showcase portfolio should have a statement substantiating its inclusion, and students might also create a written reflection on the relevance of the included items. And also, students should be prepared to talk about why they choose the highlight certain of their selections of their work. The materials and reflections are to be kept in good order, and keeping up to date allows students the ability to prepare a specific portfolio on short notice. And for instance, they may need this in the case of a future job interview. The purpose of Showcase Portfolio is to help students recognize what different showcase portfolios can look like and how they should change it based on their audience. And it also encourages the students to continue working on their portfolio even after the course ends. So all in all, in doing the showcase portfolio, it will explore what pieces of work are considered for their excellent quality and what kind of skills are worth highlighting in doing their showcase portfolio. So that's it for the explanation of the showcase portfolio. Thank you for watching.
Hello guys, I am Mika. So now that you are all familiar with the showcase portfolio, I'll be just giving you some examples of a showcase portfolio. For the first example of a showcase portfolio, it could be showcasing the best art of your students. These arts could be arts around the world, or our country, or the students' best arts in their art subject. Another showcase portfolio could be showcasing your students' best projects. For instance, in the subject AP or Araling Panlipunan, could be the picture of the mummy that they created or the pyramid. Or in their science subject, a volcano. And lastly, we have the professional photographer portfolio. In this type of portfolio, his or her best photographies are compiled and are shown to his or her future client. But at school, we don't commonly see this kind of showcase portfolio. There are also other showcase portfolio, and it is intended to showcase the best work of the company or the person depending on what field they work.
Hello, good day everyone. I'm Radine and we are nearly done after knowing what is a showcase portfolio and some examples of it that was already given as your basis. And now, jumping off and to simply sum it all, a showcase portfolios are basically designed to display the students or the learners' best quality of work. And I have here my brother's project plates in his first year college in architecture. And just here's to show you his best works over are his highlighted art or works with regards with the rendering techniques and incorporating art into our real world. But before that, he also has a portfolio which records his best scores way back in his grade schools. And here are some calculations with, actually it has two contents. The first one is about his calculations with regards of financing business in his subject, of course, entrepreneurship. And somehow, like that, the half of it was actually the types of intermolecular forces and their examples on behalf of the subject of chemistry, as of course a STEM student, and now that his career path has moved on to the next page of learning success, we have here his compilation of his best designed works on his first step being a college student. So we have here, yes. Okay. And then we have and then the last one. Here's my favorite one, which includes the types of entrance on behalf of the theory of architecture one. So yes, that's all the output of a showcase portfolios. And I think that learning portfolios is a great way for students to showcase their works that they are doing. And I think that a lot of students are working their best out of it. And getting to show that on a showcase portfolio is a best way to keep all your documents, or we can say some records or works, so that we can treasure it along in the long process of taking our path. And so that's it basically for a showcase portfolio. Thank you guys.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it and you learned something from it. I just want to give thanks to my group mates for their cooperation in completing this final requirement for this SEM. And of course, I just want to give thanks to my viewers for supporting on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell for more videos, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. See you until the next vlog.